What is going on, everybody? This is Justin Martinez, aka Jay the Sports Dude, coming to you all live from my apartment. Hopefully you all are staying safe, practicing social distancing during this pandemic, guys, and I'm here to provide you all with a little bit of extra entertainment. That's right, it is time for yet another game on NBA 2K20, where I have created the New Mexico State Aggies as an expansion squad in a 30-game season, single elimination playoffs. Just, might as well, just to give you guys a little bit more content, because I know everybody needs a little bit more Aggies content nowadays, but not too much else going on. So as of right now, the Aggies are in the home stretch, or on the home stretch of their regular season. They are currently 18-9 on the season, and they have a very, very interesting matchup. The most interesting matchup all season is tonight. Pascal Siakam and the Toronto Raptors. But before we get into that, let's take a quick look at how last night's game went. Was not pretty. 94-77 in favor of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Larry Nance Jr., of all people, puts up 23 and 8. Andre Drummond stats, 16 and 16, and Darius Garland and Colin Sexton each chipping in 15 points. It was Ivan Adekoya with 16 and 9 for the Aggies. Jabari Rice, 14 points, 4 boards, and a dime. Here is the rest of it. Trev was the only other double-digit scorer at 11. And now that sets us up for this matchup, folks, which should be a good one. Give me 1 second, because as you guys know, for those who have been following this show, for some reason, I cannot upload the thumbnail until I start the live stream. So that is what I'm currently doing as of right now. But hopefully everybody's doing well, whether you're watching this live or whether you're just watching this on playback. I appreciate y'all for checking this out. Let's get this going here. All right. Cool. Alrighty. So like I said, we got a very interesting matchup here against Pascal Siakam and the Toronto Raptors. Now, this is also a really big game in terms of seeding, because as of right now, the Aggies, I believe, are the 4 seed and the Raptors are the 3rd seed. So a chance for them to close the gap a little bit. Even though there's only 2 more games remaining after this, it'd be tough for them to catch up. But let's take a look at the matchups really quick. A.J. Harris versus Kyle Lowry, Jabari Rice versus Norman Powell, Trevelin Queen versus OG Anunoby, Johnny McCants versus Pascal Siakam, and then Ivan Adekoya versus Serge Ibaka. Let's go ahead and take a look at the threads. We are on the road for this one, not at the Pan Am. This is in Toronto. Pascal Siakam rocking the home white jerseys along with the rest of his team. And then for the Aggies, it is the black alternate jersey. Let's go ahead and jump right into it, folks. Let's turn this volume on. Let's get going.
And finally, most original. These designs deserve your attention because they are created from scratch. The most original category will have no colorway entries, but only original designs built by the gamer. Which unique design do you think deserves to take that next step closer to the streets? Is it
That's pretty cool. They got a shoe designing contest. I like that.
Mr. X Panda's Air Panda 10. Cheese Master 35 Frontline Assemble Nike.
That's cool. Game time. Game time, folks.
The Raptors look.
As you all know, let's go ahead and put this game in Tesla mode, meaning we're going to let it run itself. All we're here to do is
To take charge and bring it to you live from Toronto here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge.
matchup I'm watching. Pretty obvious match for the night. Johnny McCants and Pascal Siakam.
Surprised, not just by their win, but guys,
should be a great one.
Pathetic win it was.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent.
All right, Siakam with the ball.
Easy bucket.
Should be very familiar with this playing style of the Aggies. Trev driving, takes it to the rack, no good. Oh, and the putback slam. I've not seen that. A putback slam with authority.
Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roll that freely on the glass.
Kyle, no
Oh, we
good.
can't get it to go. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Olden.
First foul on Pascal. Still no haircut for me, folks. The drought continues. I either need to get a haircut or I need to buy more hats. Because I'm sick of always wearing this LA hat. The only other one I have a black hat. It's just a regular Nike one, but it is so old. I used to wear it when I was on the film crew, which is I would like film football practices and games for UT when I was going to school there. So I was out in the sun with it. It's all faded. It's like damn near brown at this point. So I never wear that hat. And then I have a Boston Red Sox one, which is navy. It's I don't know. It rarely matches with stuff that I want to wear. It probably could have matched with this, now that I think about it, but oh well. So yeah, if I'm not getting a haircut, I need to buy some more hats. Finds Kyle down low, got it. The Villanova alum, Kyle Lowry. Former Memphis Grizzly, Houston Rocket. Bounced around a bit before finding his home in Toronto.
Just 5 on the clock.
Trev driving again. This time we'll get it on the first attempt. 4 points for Trev out the gate. 6-2 Aggies. There's the first basket for Pascal. Takes it to the rack. There's the lob. For those who have been following this, you know, for some reason, AJ Harris throws a lob to Jabari Rice at least once a game. I don't know why. Considering that's never happened in real life. Free ball by Serge. Yeah, Baca's game has really evolved over the years. He was just a defender at first, but slowly got that mid-range, and now has been pretty decent at the three-point line. Jabari with the and-one. Serge Ibaka might be one of my favorite players in the league just because of how hilarious he is with his fashion. It's like, I don't do fashion, I do art. With those massive scarves and everything he wears. Yeah, Serge is hilarious. I like the Raptors a lot. Actually, so I've been a Warriors fan since pretty much when Steph got there, right when he came out of Davidson. But if I had to pick an Eastern Conference team I like, I've been rolling with the Raptors for a while. I liked them a lot when it was Jose Calderon, DeMar DeRozan, Amir Johnson. Yeah, I like that older squad.
He hits the second from the line.
But the Raptors is so cool, though. There's a lot of guys on the team that I like. Pascal, obviously. Trev, no good.
Here's Toronto. It's a 3-point game. And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul.
Fred VanVleet, another guy with a connection to Chris Jans. Both of them were on Wichita State, and Jans is an assistant coach. This is when the team started off the season 35-0. So that's pretty cool.
14 feet away. Lowry kicks to Anunoby. Pass to Powell. Takes a three.
Pull up, no good. Norman had a really good season for them this year. Really good. To me, he's one of the more underrated players in the league. When he gets his minutes, like if you look at his per 48, or even just what he put up once he got into the starting lineup this year, like his stats are up there. It's some of the better shooting guards in the league. Got the lob to Siakam there. Close game so far though. Find him. Ooh, the no look. And get it to drop though. No good.
So the Raptors will take it the other way. That's no out.
We just had episode 3 of Stray Shooter released today. Interviewed Bryce Rewald and Tennessee Owens, so that's here on our channel. Definitely go check that out. It's about 23, 24 minutes. Really great stuff. Nice dunk by CJ. Really hilarious interview. Those guys are always fun to talk to. So yeah, make sure to check that out. Episodes 1 and 2 are also here. Obviously, Terrell Brown was the first one, and then Evan Gilliard is the second. Still not sure who we're going to interview for episode 4, as AJ gets the layup there. Usually what I do is I let the players decide. At the end of the interview, I ask, like, who do you want to see on here next? But I forgot to ask Bryce in Tennessee. If you watch the video, you'll know why I forgot. The ending of that video was just so hilarious that it just slipped my mind. But I'm thinking Clayton Henry. I think that's sort of the no-brainer, since he just gained his extra year of eligibility, got the medical hardship waiver yesterday after playing just one game in his senior season last year. So I'll reach out to New Mexico State, try to get that set up. That's actually what I'm doing right now, so I might get a text every now and then about that. Nice take by Jabari.
He's got 7, and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Toronto calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. Let's stay fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your end game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Now here's Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. Outside Gasol.
Pascal finds Mark. Got it to drop. I want to talk about big men who have evolved their game. Marc Gasol, obviously on the back end of his career, but really added that three-point shot. Wasn't a thing when he came into the league. Good rip. Terrell with the ball.
Kicks it to G.
Squeaky chairs, y'all know by now. Very squeaky chair.
LaVine passes to Henry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. That shot off. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Here's Van Vliet. And the shot goes down.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's G. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Second chance effort. And Davis pulls it down.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender. Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation.
Pascal going at him. There's a chance to give the Raptors a lead right here.
1 of 2 free throws so far today.
First one is up. Got it.
Tied up with that ball.
Got it to drop.
And then Ali is the free throw drops for him.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. He's certainly yet to be as aggressive as he was trying to stem the tide here.
I've seen a lot of people in town actually wearing Pascal Siakam jerseys. I would really love to get one. So I have this thing that I'm gonna do from wherever I live for work. I want to have a jersey of the team that I'm covering. So when I lived in North Dakota, there's there's a hockey league. It's like I guess it's like the minors, kind of what the equivalent is for baseball. I forget the name of the league. I think it's NAHL, I want to say. But yeah, there's a team there, the Minot Minotauros. So I went ahead and I bought a jersey there because I covered a little bit of hockey while I was there. And for here, I really want to get an Aggies jersey, obviously. But I want to find a throwback Pascal Siakam. I think that would be really cool. So I think that's what I'm going to try to do. I found you can find just rip-off ones, not real ones, pretty cheap online, but I want to see if I can find an authentic one. I don't know. It's going to be hard and probably a little too expensive, but we'll see. Because I could just get like a regular football jersey. They sell those everywhere here. But I don't cover football, so I want a basketball one. Raptors opened up a 5-point lead here. And the Aggies will call a timeout as a result. Freddie finds Gasol. That's his shot, but no good. Mid-range, yeah, they'll take that with him. Second attempt, got it, yeah. That size advantage, you just got to get out of the way. Free throws up, got it. Yes, sir.
He inspires everyone around him and competes every night.
All right, who's going to step up for the Aggies here? They need a bucket pretty bad. Got Ill Will down low. Pull up. Can't get it to drop. Tough. Spicy P finds Freddie. Oh, rims out. Aggies on the counter. CJ pulling up on the fast break. Tough shot. Stephen M. As the first quarter ends, he says, "Good evening. What news did you miss?" How's it going, Stephen? Hope you're doing well. Haven't missed too much. Aggies got out to a little bit of an early lead, but at the end of the quarter, it is the Raptors with a 27-22 edge. In terms of news, not much. I've been plugging the third episode of Stray Shooter. It's just released, which I know you saw because you commented on it. Appreciate that. But yeah, we're just hanging out right now. Pascal is doing pretty well. How many points does Pascal have, really quick? Pascal already has 8, so he's getting busy pretty quick, as you would expect. Bank, no good by Terrell. No Jaquan Scott in sight yet. Again, it's just waiting until he decides. I'm not going to be able to get an early scoop on it, but I do have post notifications on his account. As soon as he announces it, I'll make sure to spread the word. Tough shot by Siakam. When can we take you for a green chili sundae? Like I said, I live right across the street from one. Because I'm here on right off of Loman. Um, yeah, so I mean, I'm walking distance. I've walked to Caliche's multiple times. So I might go. I might just have to go. It didn't really sound like Bryce, Tennessee were recommending it though. They didn't seem like they were too hot on it. I don't know if you tried it and you like it or not. I like green chili for the record. Like I go to what's the name of the burger place? Why am I blanking? Blake's. I go to Blake's a lot, and I get the green chili burger pretty often. But Sunday, I don't know, man. I don't know. It might be pushing it. Terrell, no good on the layup. Oh, good steal. Good steal, and he'll go to the line. Oh, you did comment on the last or on the straight shooter episode. Who's going to be the next guest? Right now, New Mexico State's SID is reaching out to Clayton Henry, so hopefully we'll be able to get him for episode 4. So that's the plan for right now. But yeah, it's in the works. Usually I know by about Friday or Saturday, and then usually Monday or Tuesday is when the interview happens. But it looks like Clayton Henry will be the guest for episode 4, which I'm looking forward to. I haven't talked to him yet, like formally. I've only said a couple things to him at practice, but yeah, I haven't actually got to sit down with him yet, so that'll be cool.
Outside Lowry.
I'm sure he'll be doing his media runs this week, though, with like Adam Young and stuff. Just because, the news, Nighty's coming back. But hopefully he can find time for this, and it should be fun. Aggies only down by 1 now. They're going to find Yvonne down low. He's calling for it. Oh, good rip by Freddie. He'll go to the free throw line. Coach Jan's getting to coach against Fred VanVleet after being on the same Wichita State team together back in the day. I say back in the day like it was a decade ago. It was what, like 2014, something like that. Just off the top of my head. See, Jan's got here in 2017. He was at Bowling Green for, was it just 1 year at Bowling Green? I forget. Good layup by Sean. Ties this game up. Kyle. So good at drawing fouls. Just real aggressive. Puts his head down and gets to the rim. Gotta make the free throws, though. Gotta make the free throws. Second one's up. Got it. Sean going at it again. This time no good, though. Jabbar with the ball here. Gets it ripped by Kyle. Leads to the layup. Tough. Good move by Vaughn. Spin move, the control to hang in the air and finish. Good look. Good shot. OG. I think OG's solid. Still has a lot of time to get better. Injuries, I think, just really hampered his first couple seasons, but
Here's Dimes to the middle.
he's solid. He's a good 3-and-D guy right now. Good find.
And that's now 9 points for Houdini.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Aggies back on top. We have a back and forth game here. Tough layup.
That's just great touch.
I thought Ivan was going to get the block there. He went high off the glass.
The pass to Dimes.
Leaner, no good.
There's the miss.
Shizzy B,
And here's
a.k.a.
Love.
Sean Buchanan.
He's got 8. Shoots from 12.
Pull up,
He has 4
rattles out. Nice find. 15-6 run by the Aggies in the past 5 minutes and change. They're down by 8 at one point here. No good.
It's a close game here in Toronto. Lowry against Harris. Pass to White top.
Got Bryce in the ball game here. Putting the moves on Freddie. Oh, almost got the and one. They'll take free throws. I want to say I made Bryce like a 75% free throw shooter. For pretty much everybody, their free throw rating is what they shot last season. But if it's a guy like Bryce or Tennessee or Clayton or AJ who only attempted like a handful of free throws, then I just gave him like a league average free throw percentage. Got it this time. Aggies lead by 1 with just under 3 minutes left until halftime. Ooh, block. Blocka. You know, people really don't call him a blocker that much anymore. Oh, corner pocket. No good. Surprised that one didn't drop. Yeah, that's a bailout. That's a good look. This should go in. Oh my gosh. Chill, Ibaka. Back-to-back blocks. OG and 1. Tough. Tough. OG coming over from Indiana, right? A couple years in the league, but like I said, it's had a lot of injuries. No good. This Spicy P going to work on it. Oh, ill will. William McNair with the block on Pascal Siakam. I like Chris Boucher a lot too. He's a little bit older than I thought he'd be. I guess because he just now started to come onto the scene, but yeah, I think he's like 25. Which I thought he was an incoming, because he came from Oregon, but I guess he was a 4-year guy there. If I'm correct, I think. And then came in the same year as like Dylan Brooks, Jordan Bell, all those guys. He's 27. Wow. Yeah, he was a 4-year guy. Got drafted in 2017, so yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy. That Oregon team produced a lot of NBA players. Like I said, you got Dylan Brooks, Jordan Bell, Chris Boucher, Tyler Dorsey. A lot of guys. We had another guy who's really killing it in the G League, or I think overseas. Oh, almost got there first. I need to find his name, because he was actually, I remember him being really good on Oregon. And he got a couple games in the NBA. I forget with which team. So 2016, 2017. DP by Kyle, no good. Dylan Ennis. Yeah, that guy was actually really cold. So Toronto has a 4-point lead at halftime. Let's take a quick look at the statistics. Pascal Siakam leading the way for the Raptors. 11 points, 2 boards, and a dime. Kyle Lowry, 10 points, 3 assists. 9 and 4 from Marc Gasol. Freddie, 7 and 1. Jabari Rice, 9 points, 3 boards, 2 dimes. CJ Bobbitt continues to be really good off the bench, 7 and 4. Yvonne was 6 and 3. Trevor 4 and 2. Johnny 4 and 4.
Be back shortly.
Cool. First half in the books, 4-point game. It's a good one.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We have a good one so far. Okay, so Clayton Henry is going to look and try to find a time to talk to me sometime this weekend. It's the text I just got. So, yeah, looks like we got Clayton Henry, episode 4 of Stray Shooter. Should be cool. Johnny going at Pascal. No good, second attempt. Got it. 6 and 5 for Johnny. Yeah, it's a foul. AJ with the steals. Free throws up, no good. Got it. Got it to go. Pull up, no good. Yvonne's second chance and the throwdown. The Spaniard. Puerta del Sol. Oh, and right back. A little finesse by Ibaka, but still got it.
Here's the Cobra, now recovering.
That's the third time that Ibaka has blocked Trev specifically, man. Is there some beef that we don't know about? Like,
Misses from close range.
Ibaka needs to calm down. There you go. There you go, Trev. Pascal, man, he's a problem. He is a problem. Oh, tough layup by Jabari. I thought Pascal had the block there. 14 for Spicy P, 11 for Jabari. I like the Raptors. I think I'd still put them in the tier right below the Bucks. Oh, nice lob. I think I still have the Bucks as the best team in the East, and then probably Toronto too. I don't know. I don't know who I like more between Toronto and Boston. In a 7-game series, I don't know. I don't really trust Boston in the playoffs. They've had the team to compete for a while, and they haven't really pulled through. I mean, you can say the same about Toronto, with the exception of last season with Kawhi, but yeah, I don't know who I like better. I don't know who the second best team in the East is. Evan, pull up, no good. Yvonne crashing the glass. Love to see it. Love to see it. Tough take. He's going off right now. He's getting busy. 53-48, New Mexico State, and the Raptors will call a timeout. I would love to go watch a game in Toronto. Like, that's up there for my venues that I want to go check out. The atmosphere, I'm sure, is just crazy. I mean, they have a whole country rooting for them, you know? Good D by Johnny. Terrell going the other way, gets blocked. Tough. OG at the line, first one, got it. Terrence Davis, that's a guy who really stepped up this year. Incoming rookie, undrafted, and has carved out a pretty decent role for the Raptors off the bench. He's been solid. Freddie, no good. Good defense. Terrell with the lockdown defense. Look at this. 7 offensive rebounds for the Aggies. None for the Raptors. That's surprising. That's really surprising. Oh, this is going to be tough. Creates the space, though. Terrell Brown with the shot over Pascal. It's a good hustle by Freddie. Really was a difference maker in last year's playoffs. Pretty cool. After his first kid was born, which I believe his son, I think it was a boy. His stats just went up through the roof. Like I don't know if he's just more motivated now or what, but he really turned it on in the playoffs. Good find. Good D though by one.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when
Sean.
the defense is not right up.
Oh, good.
Raptors trail by 5. To the inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Always young. Pascal with the putback.
16 points for him.
He has 16 points already. Jeez. This is so tough to guard. Because of his mobility. It's like freakish wingspan, the athleticism at his size, like the ability to extend his range. Like he's a killer, man. Would have loved to have covered him at New Mexico State. There he is. Cuts it down to a 1-point deficit.
Urgency from him there. Sure.
No good. Good rip by Sean. Johnny going the other way. Ooh, late pass. Probably should have gone up there if you're Johnny.
1:46 left in the third. Siakam kicks the Bentley and still gets the whistle.
Raptors trying to take the lead back. Good D by CJ. Terrell having to guard Boucher is a problem, though. No good. Tennessee with the lockdown defense. Going the other way. He's going to pull up. Can't get it to fall. that's his shot. Mid-range along the baseline. Kick it out to him, you know. He's getting older, but that doesn't go away. The mobility does, but that shot at the mid-range is still shoots it at a good percentage. Ill will with the response, though. Mid-range of his own. Freddie going up for the dunk? I don't watch that many Raptors games, but I feel like Freddie does not dunk. Am I wrong? Am I just wrong? Am I just out of the loop? that looked different. Tough layup. All right, Aggies got to end this strong. Tennessee with the ball here. Gets to Terrell. Nah. Tough. 62-59. Toronto is in the lead at home as we enter the fourth quarter.
Live from Toronto. And let's take this
10 more minutes to go, folks. See the assist of the game. Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. New Mexico State had a couple cool ones, but I think they make the assist of the game from whichever team is winning at the time. So I guess it had to be that one. All right, 3-point game, folks. Aggies trying to avoid going on a 3-game losing streak. They've lost the past 2 contests here. That's a tough shot by Norman Powell, by the way. Met him up there. Marc Gasol. Still a 7-footer, man. He doesn't have to get up that high if he's already a 7-footer. Got it to go off the glass. Needed that one. Good putback by Trev. Haven't seen a whole lot out of Trev. I think he had 4 of the first 6 points and then kind of went quiet a bit. That's a big one right there. That is as realistic as it gets. That's Kyle Lowry just bulldozing his way into the rim, man. Doesn't have the size, but that guy he's a pit bull, man, for real. Tough take by Jabari, gets it to fall. 1-point game, folks. It has been back and forth all night. Pascal has been killing it. Jabari Rice, I believe, has the most points for the Aggies right now. They've just been going at it. And speaking of Pascal, he's checking in right now. No good. Tough shot. Jabari Rice. You're fine. Yeah, that's a good look. I hope this goes down to the wire. I hope it comes down to the last play of the game. AJ Harris with the throwdown. You don't see that very often, but he can do that in real life. I don't know if you guys remember his Ohio State days. He posterized somebody. Made the ESPN top 10 plays and everything. That's why I gave him a little bit of a vertical, because I wanted to see that happen. Yeah, that was filthy.
From the Cobra, he's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the crowd. He had the first.
I'm out, folks. We have a 2-point ball game with 6:30. Pascal is going off. Jabari's going off. AJ Harris is dunking. It's been a good one.
Chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page.
Kyle is step back 3. Yeah, it's not his game. It's not his game. All right, Aggies have a chance to tie or take the lead here. Let's see what happens. Mitty got it. Got it. 17 for Jabari on 73% shooting. Usually he scores, but his percentage is not very efficient. He's been on fire this game. We're tied up. Fifth foul on Yvonne. Tough. Yeah, I guess a little bit of a foul there. He bumped him. Not a whole lot. I'd rather they let him play, but it's a 2K simulation. There's no letting him play. It's just, if it's a foul, it's a foul. Second one's up. Got it. Watch out, Jack Nixon. The sports team might take over your job, says Steven. I would love being able to actually have, like, Adam commentate this. I feel like that would be great. Or Jack. Either one of them. Yeah, the plan when I started this sort of season-long live stream was that I was going to be able to get the players involved too, where I'm here in the bottom left corner, they'd be in the top left corner. Been fine. I really wanted to get the players involved. I wanted to get the team in general, other people, because it's way more entertaining than me just sitting here on my own. But unfortunately, you need like a third-party software to be able to make all of that run at the same time. Oh. And to do that on my laptop, there would have been way too much lagging. I wouldn't have been able to live stream. And yeah, I would have just gone to my office too, because we have the Sun News offices, but we only have monitors. We don't have computers. So it wouldn't have done me any good. So wasn't able to do that. I would have loved to bring in more people. But, you know, it is what it is. That's why I really wanted to do Stray Shooter, because I wanted to bring in the players. So at least I'm doing that for that. So that's pretty cool. 2-point game here. Oh, nice find. All right, Aggies need a bucket. Can't let this one get out of hand here. Who's it gonna be? Johnny, is he going to go fader? He will, and he will make it. You can just see, man, once he starts to back him down, he's going to pull it. 2-point ball game. AJ Harris locking down Pascal. You got this, AJ. Norman, is that a 3 ball? It It is not. Deep 2. Still big, though. Shooting percentages are pretty much the same with the team. It's been a very close game. Whole way through. Johnny, is he going to go for another bucket? He'll kick it out to Jabari. Layup, got it. Need it, got it. Jabari Rice, 2-point ball game. No. Oh, dodged a bullet. It's a good look there. Trev with the ball here. He's going to take it and make it. Tie ball game, folks. 2 minutes and change on the clock. Good rep. They're trying to find Kyle. Yup. Misses it though. Wow. And you can see they were trying to find Kyle the whole way. Oh, gets blocked. Johnny gets blocked too. Shot clock doesn't reset. Trev. He's going to have to go up and he will get fouled. It's tough. That's a bit of a bailout there. Norman Powell with the reach. Trev has a chance to give the Aggies the lead with 1:37 left. First one's up.
That's the first, that gives them the lead.
1-point lead, folks. 1-point lead. Second one. Got it to fall. 2-point ball game. Oh, we're sitting up for this one. We're sitting up for this one. 3 ball, no good by Kyle. Jabari gets blocked by Pascal. Raptors going the other way. They find OG. Tough layup. Avoids the block by Trev, and we are all tied up, folks. 1 minute left. And this thriller, Jabari, no good. You got to get the spicy P, right? It's got to be Pascal. Steal by AJ. He's going to take it. No good. Johnny! No good! No. Yvonne was flying in for that dunk, too. Tough. The Aggies have the 2-for-1, though, so they will get this ball back. That's good. Wow. Talk about a thriller, folks. Jabari Rice, player of the game. Well-deserved, 19 points. 50% shooting. Oh, it's the Aggies' ball? What happened? Was it a rebound out of bounds or something? Oh, it's a turnover anyways. Catch and shoot. Norman Powell. Cold. Blooded. 3 ball. Wow. No hesitation. Pulls the trigger. Now the Aggies don't need a 3-pointer here. They got 26 seconds left. They can play the foul game. Let's see what they do here. Jabari's going to take it. No good. And now they have to foul. Tough. Aggies need one more foul until they go over the limit here. Man, that's a good look by Jabari. He'd been making those all night. Kyle Lowry has missed a layup tonight already. They're gonna need some help here. Oh no. Oh no. Second one up to make it a 5-point game. He got it. Aggies have no timeouts left. It's got to be quick here. Shoot the ball! Shoot the ball! Shoot the ball! What? What just happened? Interesting strategy by the Aggies. They just choose to just sit on the basketball there, and they lose 88-83 to the Toronto Raptors. Wild. That's a wild ending. We were hoping to go the other way, but hey, we got a good game tonight, folks. That was a good one. Kyle Lowry, 23 points, 3 boards, and 5 dimes. 18, 8, and 3 for that boy Spicy P. And then Freddie VanVleet, 11 points, 2 boards, 3 assists. Actually had a couple guys in double digits there. Let's take a quick look at the Aggies. It was Jabari Rice, 19 points, 7 boards, 4 assists. But I feel like he missed his last 5 shots. It was not pretty down the stretch there. He had to, because he was shooting what did we say? It was like 78%. Now he finishes under 50. That's tough. Trev, 14 points, 6 boards. Double-double for both Johnny McCants and Yvonne Adekoya. They each have 10 boards. Yvonne gets 14 points. Johnny gets 10. Here's a look at the rest of these statistics. Wow, man. That's a tough way to end it. Now let's put this on mute and check out what we got for mañana. I think it's Detroit. I want to say it's Detroit because Minnesota's the last game of the season. Yes, sir. Detroit Pistons tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. You want to talk about a much-needed win. The Aggies are on a 3-game losing stretch, and they are facing a Piston squad that is, what did I see it was? 4-18, unless it's changed by then. 5-19. Yeah, so this is a very winnable game for the Aggies. Quick look at the matchup there. It's going to be Derrick Rose and A.J. Harris, Luke Kennard, Jabari Rice, Tony Snell, and Trevelyan Queen, Christian Wood, and Johnny McCants, and then Blake Griffin and Yvonne Adekoya. Like I said, tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. That is going to do it for us here tonight, folks. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like, subscribe. I appreciate all the support, guys. Make sure to check out episode 3 of Stray Shooter. It was released this morning, every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Mountain Time. This one was Bryce Rewalt and Tennessee Owens. About 23 minutes of non-stop comedy, great content there. So please, if you guys can go check that out, I would really appreciate it. If you want to see any of my articles, because I actually do some real journalism stuff. This is not that, but I do some other stuff on the lcsunnews.com website. You guys can check out all of my coverage on the Aggies. There's some high school football there. We got plenty of stuff there, so go and support local journalism, guys. I would really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody who tuned in live and to everybody who was watching back. I appreciate it, guys, especially you, Steven. I saw that you were here pretty much the whole stream, so I appreciate it, man. This has been Justin Martinez, a.k.a. Jaded Sports Dude. I'm out.